Hello again, everybody. Jeremy Hartley once again bringing you video number 4 of the Mercenaries tutorial. And I've taken the liberty of actually going ahead and launching our next encounter. Of course, at the end of our previous video, we were going to be taking on Cookie the Cook, and we had a play button. So I've taken the liberty of actually clicking on that play button using OCR like I have in previous videos. If you need a refresher or if you're brand new to this, please consult the previous videos in this playlist and you'll get all the information that you could ever want. Now, we have, when last we joined our intrepid mercenaries, a brand new mercenary had joined the team named Zarella, and now we have 3 mercenaries that we can fight with. Ultimately, we're going to work our way up to 6, but right now we have 3 from the starter package, and that is a great thing. Now, again, like all other flows, we have some tutorial messages that we have to deal with here as we try to OCR the screen, but we are now on our select the Merc area again. And I wanted to just quickly say that I think in the tutorial we have to select certain Mercs at certain times. So that's why I'm using that shortcut where we just kind of Alt-1 after we have selected an ability for another Merc, and we just press Alt-1 to select their next ability for the next Merc. Without going in and trying to choose a Merc and doing all that, because the tutorial makes it so that you have to choose Mercs at certain times, I think, where we don't have the luxury of just being able to choose a Merc we want to command at any given time while we play this tutorial. That's why it may not be the most efficient way of playing this game by just hitting Alt F1 or hitting Alt 1, excuse me, and selecting an ability without necessarily knowing which Merc you're choosing. However, I think that's going to be a quicker way to get through this tutorial without using a lot of trial and error and headaches. Of course, again, if you want to try it, go ahead. And if you have something you want to add to how this combat flow works that might be able to make this a little less confusing, then please let me know. I'm just, as I said, getting into this myself only about a week or so. So I'm learning just as much as you guys are learning, but I was able to complete the tutorial, which is why I'm doing these series for you all. Okay, so I believe I can go ahead and
accessibility on.
Turn the mod on and
Minions. Cariel Rome 1 of 3.
Go to my Mercs, yes, and we now have 3 Mercs. We have Cariel Rome.
Tyrant Whisperwind 2 of 3.
We have Tyrant Whisperwind, which we've already had.
Zarella 3 of 3.
And now we have Zarella as well.
Tyrant Cariel Rome 1 of 3.
Let's see. Do I have to select Cariel Rome first? Let's see. The answer to that question is no. So I wonder if they want us to select Zarella first.
2 of 3. Zarella 3 of 3.
Aha. Yes, I believe so. So I pressed enter on Zarella. Now, I don't know what Zarella's ability is, so...
Accessibility off.
Or I don't remember it. I think it's, well, I don't know. Let's see. See if I can OCR this. Maybe the tooltip is already up there.
Recognizing. Result document. Critical D. But mage. Mercenaries can do. Damage against. Her. Each. Other. Fight. F with GHT. F with GHT.
No, that's just a little tutorial help message here. Again, we have no editing here, so we're going to have a few bumps in the road, but we're going to try to bring up the abilities tooltip with Alt, Shift, and number 1. Ooh, I heard a nice little click. That means that tooltip is actually up, so yay, that's a good thing, hopefully. Let's try to OCR this and figure it out.
Recognizing. Result document. Litig.
Bliddlig. Okay, I don't know what ability Bliddlig is, but maybe if we read up a little bit.
Deal 2 dam.
Deal 2 dam.
S. 8. TN. Critical D. Button H. Mercenaries can do damage against her. Each. Other. Fight.
You know,
FGHT.
I really wish we could get rid of that little
Hearthstone.
tutorial help message. It doesn't seem like you can, though.
Recognizing. Result document. Litig. Deal 2 dam. S. Fate. Critical D.
Okay, well,
Hearthstone.
OCR is not really helping us here for selecting the accessibility, the tooltip. I think the tutorial messages are getting in the way here. We could obviously go to the wiki and look at the abilities for whatever merc that we're choosing. I'm not going to do that right now, just to save time. I'm going to choose their ability by pressing Alt-1, and hopefully that will choose Zorella's ability.
Accessibility on. Choose a target.
And
Accessibility
yes,
off.
it looks like that actually did work.
Accessibility on.
So we're going to choose a target.
G. Opponent's minions. Cookie the Cook 1 of 2. 117.
Okay, Cookie the Cook has
Cookie the Cook.
1 attack and 17 health. Unfortunately, I don't really know of a way to figure out what each opponent will do for their special attack. Again, any information, please let me know in the contact info.
Old Merkai 2 of 2.
Old Merkai.
3-9.
3-9.
Murloc.
Well, okay. I think we need to start attacking him first. He's got fewer health, so we're going to press enter on him. And again, to save time, I'm going to just press Alt-1 here to see if I can select my next merc's first ability.
Accessibility off. Accessibility on.
And the answer is no.
Accessibility on. Choose a target.
There we go. That worked. So we're going to choose a target.
G. Opponent's minions. Cookie the Cook 1 of 2. Old Merkai 2 of 2.
And we're going to attack Old Merkai here. And in theory, we should have one more merc and one more ability to choose. So we're going to do Alt-1 to choose the first ability of our next and final merc.
Accessibility on. Choose a target.
And yes, choose a target.
G. Opponent's minions. Cookie the Cook 1 of 2. Old Merkai 2 of 2.
And Old Merkai. And there we go.
Job's done.
Our job is done. Now we're going to hit E to end our turn and watch the battle.
E. You played Blinding Luminance 1.
Blinding Luminance, that's the name of it.
Played Murloc Missile 1. You played Crusader's Bow 1.
That
Your carrier
sounded
roam attacked your
painful.
opponent's Old Merkai. You played Arcane Shot 1.
Okay, that sounded like a very successful battle in our favor. It looks like we killed Old Merkai. So Blinding Luminance is the name of the first ability for Zorella. That's right. And I happen to know that Blinding, it cuts down the attack of a character and does, I think, 2 damage as well. So it's a pretty cool ability to have. All right, let's take a look at our opponent and see how many mercs they have.
G. Opponent's minions. Cookie the Cook 1 of 1.
Ah, he's left all by himself.
118.
And he's
Cookie
got
the
1
Cook.
attack and 18 health, so this could be fun. Let's see. Let's try to select one of our mercs.
B. Minions. Carrier roam 1 of 3.
Well, they're the first one on the list, so let's see if we can select them first. Press enter on her. And the answer is no.
Tyrant Whisperwind 2 of 3.
So can I select Tyrant Whisperwind? Wow, that was fun. I don't know what that was. Let's see if anything happened on OCR there.
Recognizing. Result document. Fight. Strandwise Burp by 0Q. Idle. 07070.
Okay, no, that wasn't
Hearthstone.
extremely helpful. But I selected my merc, and I should be able to select their first ability with Alt-1.
Accessibility on. Accessibility off. Accessibility on.
Okay, no, that didn't work.
B.
So
Minions. Carrier
I'm
roam 1 of 3.
wondering
Tyrant Wisp. Zorella 3 of 3.
if I need to select... Yeah, okay. So selecting the second merc didn't work either. So I'm selecting Zorella again. And hopefully I can choose Zorella's ability, Blinding Luminance.
Accessibility off. Accessibility on.
And no, it doesn't look like that one.
Accessibility
Oh, there we go.
Choose a target.
Okay, that looks like that worked.
G. Opponent's minions. Cookie. The cook 1-1.
And only one minion here. There we go. And again, to save time, Alt-1.
Accessibility on.
That didn't work.
Accessibility on. Choose a target.
But that did. So,
G.
there you
Opponent's minions. Cookie. The cook 1-1.
Okay, and we should have one more.
Accessibility on. Choose a target. G. Opponent's minions. Cookie. The cook 1-1.
I just pressed Alt-1 again and then hit G to go to select the opponent. And now I'm going to press Enter. And our turn is done.
Job's done.
So let's
E.
end the turn and watch the battle.
You played Blinding Luminance 1. Your opponent played Murloc Missile 1. You played Crusader's Bow 1. Your carrier roam attacked your opponent's Cookie, the cook. You played Arcane Shot 1.
Boy, this opponent just refuses to die. That's the end of that battle phase. Let's go ahead and examine his stats here.
G. Opponent's minions. Cookie, the cook 1-1. 1-6.
Oh, he's only got 6 health now.
Cookie, the cook.
Now, what about my mercs?
G. Minions. Carrier roam 1-3. 3-9. Carrier roam.
Okay, that's
Tyrant Whisperwind 2-3.
still okay.
2-10.
210.
Tyrant. Zarella 3-3. 1-7.
And that looks pretty good. Now, let's just see out of experience if I try to select Zarella again by pressing Enter and Alt-1 to select the ability.
Accessibility on. Choose a target.
And yep.
G.
G.
Opponent's minions. Cookie, the cook 1-1.
There we go. Now, again, Alt-1 for the next merc.
Accessibility off. Accessibility off. Accessibility on.
There we go.
Choose a target.
There we go.
G. Opponent's minions. Cookie, the cook 1-1.
And there we go. Final merc.
Accessibility on. Accessibility on. Choose a target.
I think what's happening is there might be a sleep timer involved, and I might be doing this a little bit too quickly. Maybe that's the problem. I believe I read something about that in the README file, but I couldn't find anything else online about the sleep timer, so it might have something to do with the script itself. Maybe that's why sometimes pressing Alt-1 is yielding nothing. That's my guess anyway. So we've selected that. We got to select a target.
G. Opponent's minions. Cookie, the cook 1-1.
And there we go. And now this should end our battle. We'll press E to end our turn.
E. You played Blinding Luminance 1. You played Crusader's Bow 1. Your carrier roam attacked your opponent's Cookie, the cook. You played Arcane Shot 1. Press Enter to continue. You gained 106 XP.
And there we go. And lots of craziness abounds.
You reached level 3.
All right, so we're going to press Enter to dismiss this pop-up, as we always do. And it looks like our heroes have also leveled.
Accessibility off. Recognizing. Result document. Zarella. Renee. Ewolf. 7. 34 Carial Comb. Human.
Carial Comb.
Click to continue.
There's click to continue, and that's what we will do.
Left click. Hearthstone.
And this should take us to our next phase. And that will end this video.
Swift and efficient. I like it. Lucky for you, another mercenary wants to join your crew.
Pop-up. New mercenary. This mercenary has joined your party. Rewards. 1 unknown reward.
Okay, and again, we don't know who the mercenary is currently, so we're going to see if we can OCR his name.
Recognizing. Result
I
document.
believe it's Garrosh Hellscream, the orc.
New mercenary. 6 less Amash Dalia Iskria 07.
Okay, yeah, Garrosh.
Orc.
He's an orc,
This mercenary has joined your party.
and the mercenary has joined the party.
Hearthstone.
So that's awesome.
Accessibility on.
See that gem above your target's head? Pay attention to it. It means you can expect more fighters in this battle.
Okay, again, the gem thing doesn't really apply to us, I don't think.
Recognizing. Result document. Land. Hearthstone. Recognizing. Result document. Captain Greenskin. Play.
Ah, yes, the next encounter is Captain Greenskin.
Hearthstone.
And we will endeavor to face Captain Greenskin the next video. So until then, Jeremy Hartley saying so long and happy Hearthstoning.
Ops 20.